Hi dear students, in this video I'm going to explain power of power and negative powers. Firstly, we are going to start with power of power. Here we have power expression and power of power, exponent of exponent. It's going to be power of power. It's going to be multiplication of the powers. So if we explain simply this case, 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 5, it's going to be equal to 3 to the power of 4 times 5, which is equal to 3 to the power of 20 is going to be. This is the rule, and explanation here it is. Why it's like that? Because 4 to the power of 2 to the power of 5 means if there is something inside the parentheses, and if you see the power 5, it means that this expression you are going to multiply by itself 5 times. So it should be 4 to the power of 2, 4 to the power of 2, and it's going to continue like that 5 times. We are going to write. Then, when the bases are same, you need to add the powers, which is equal to 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus, it's going to continue, which is equal to 4 to the power of 10. And we know that short form of addition is multiplication. So this is equal to 5 times 2, which is equal to 4 to the power of 5 times 2, and that's equal to 4 to the power of 10. It's going to be, this is the answer of the question. So here it is also 6 to the power of 3 to the power of 4. It's going to be equal to 6 to the power of 3, 6 to the power of 3. 4 times you are going to write. Then 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, which is equal to 4 times 3, that's equal to 12. So the answer is 6 to the power of 12. It's going to be. So simply, if we return to back, power of power is multiplication of power. It's going to be. Here there are some simple exercises. 3 to the power of 2 to the power of 7 is equal to 3 to the power of 2 times 7, which is equal to 3 to the power of 14. Here we have addition and division. So first we need to get rid of the parentheses, as you remember. 5 to the power of 3 times 5 to the power of 4 times 3 is equal to 12, and divided by 5 to the power of 7. You remember when we multiplied the bases are same, we are going to add the powers. When we divide them, we are going to subtract. So the answer is going to be 5 to the power of 3 plus 12 minus 7. It's going to be. And the answer is 5 to the power of 15 minus 7, which is equal to 5 to the power of 8 going to be. Okay, let's continue with these simple exercises. 2 to the power of 3 to the power of 3, it's equal to 2 to the power of 3 times 3, which is equal to 2 to the power of 9. 3 to the power of 4 to the power of 2 is equal to 3 to the power of 4 times 2, which is equal to 3 to the power of 8. And the others, they are going to be homework for us, because we are going to continue with the negative indices or negative powers. We are going to continue. Here, actually, you need to remember that 4 to the power of 2 over 4 to the power of 3 is not subtraction operation. When the bases are same, if you divide them, the operation between them should be subtraction. Actually, the operation is elimination here. We are eliminating the terms and we are getting the result. So 4 to the power of 2 over 4 to the power of 3, it's going to be equal to 4 to the power of 3 minus 4, pardon, 2 minus 3, it's going to be 4 to the power of 2 minus 3, which is equal to 4 to the power of minus 1. So how to write 4 to the power of minus 1? We are going to explain that one. If we use the elimination method, here we are going to simplify 4 and 4, 4 and 4, and the answer is going to be equal to 1 over 4. Students generally, they are doing mistake about this part. They are writing here 0, but you need to remember that one. When you simplify the same terms, we should write up and down 1, and here 4 and 4. When you simplified 1 and 1, 4 and 4, we simplified 1 and 1, we are going to write. Then 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is equal to 1. 4 times 1 times 1 is equal to 4. It's going to be. Normally, we should do the operations like this, but we know that when the terms are same, we are not writing 1 on 1, not to make operation longer. Okay, 4 to the power of minus 1, then 4 to the power of minus 1, When you eliminate the terms, if it is equal to 1 over 4, it means that 4 to the power of minus 1, it's going to be equal to 1 over 4. Or 2 to the power of 1 over 2 to the power of 4, you know, when the power is not written, we know that it is 1. It's going to be equal to 2 over 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. When you simplify these two, the results are going to be 1 and 1 for this 2. 2 to 2 times 1, it's equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 3, it's going to be. So 1 minus 4, which is equal to 2 to the power of minus 3, is equal to 1 over 2 to the power of 3. If we simply explain this one here, this is the rule now. X to the power of minus a can be written as 1 over x to the power of a. So this explains the negative indices. Okay, if you want to write these as a fraction, you should do like this. 1 over, first when you see the negative powers, you are going to write 1 over 2 to the power of minus 4. It's going to be the same, only the power, it's going to be positive now, which is equal to 2 to the power of 4. 1 over 2 to the power of 4. The operation is, first you are going to send denominator and you are going to write with positive power. Okay, for this one, 1 over 3 to the power of 1, which is equal to 1 over 3. Actually, it says write as a fraction, so I didn't solve this one, but this is equal to 1 over 16. 2 to the power of 4 is equal to 16, so the answer is 1 over 16. It's going to be 5 to the power of minus 3 is equal to 1 over 5 to the power of 3, so it's going to be equal to 100, 1 over 125. Okay. This exercise we are going to solve in the classroom, so I'm going to skip this part. Here there are some exercises that we are going to solve. 3 to the power of minus 2, you know from the previous page, 1 over 3 to the power of 2, it's going to be, it's equal to 1 over 9. So it's equal to 1 over 9. What about the next one? Now we have 10 to the power of 3 plus 10 to the power of minus 5. Because when we multiply the terms, we have to add the powers. So the answer is 10 to the power of 3 plus 10 to the power of, minus 5. And here you remember from the first lesson, 3 plus minus 5, when plus and minus 1 they are together, 10 to the power of 3 minus 5 it's going to be, which is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2. If the power is negative, you are going to send it below 1, which is equal to 10 to the power of 2. This power, it should be 2. Okay, let's continue with the next exercise. 6 to the power of 3 plus minus 5 plus, because operation between them multiplication, so we should add the powers, plus 4. You see there are two terms here, plus and minus, so first I need to get rid of the parentheses, and it's going to be equal to 3 plus and minus is minus 5 plus 4. The answer is going to be 3 minus 5 is equal to minus 2 plus 4, it's going to be equal to 2. So the answer is equal to 6 to the power of 2, it should be. Here this exercise is a bit longer, but it is not difficult, only you should follow the steps carefully. 3 to the power of 4 to the power of minus 1, it's going to be equal to 3 to the power of 4 times minus 1 over 3 to the power of minus 2 times 3, it's going to be. And when you multiply one positive number, one negative number, the answer is going to be negative, so it's equal to minus 4. 1 times 4 is equal to 4, so it's minus 4 going to be, because the one of the number is negative, and minus 2 times 3, it's going to be equal to 3 to the power of minus 6. So 3 to the power of minus 4 over 3 to the power of minus 6, it means that you are going to subtract the powers now. 3 to the power of minus 4 minus 6, it's going to be negative, and negative here as a power means 3 to the power of minus 4 plus 6, which is equal to 3 to the power of 2 is going to be.